Good morning. We'll start with an intention of care for this nourishment for this beautiful body, mind, soul. Take an inhale and lift your arms up. And as you exhale, catch your palms, go up and over to the side. Take a stretch by, you can even pull your own arm, half moon through the side body. Breathe in. Breathe in. Keep lifting. And if you care to add on, we'll do a hand down the thigh. We'll take a foot over. And you're even reaching through your fingers. Rotate down, breathe in. Inhale, rotate up. Stretch. Open up the whole side of your body. We'll inhale and come up. Both hands can catch at the top. Over, and you can even use your hand to pull. Pull your own wrist or reach through your arm even further. Breathe in. The breath is going to the high rib cage. And as you're ready, you can add on a foot crossing, a hand coming down. Reach through that side body. Exhale, rotate towards the floor a little bit if you'd like to add on. That's going to be a little bit more back. Keep pulling, keep reaching. Inhale and open towards the sky. Breathe in fully. Everything's feeling longer, more oxygen, more stretch, more tension. Breathe in. You're doing great. Both hands are up. Add a little back bend. Now, as you're ready, we're going to come down towards the floor. And you can meet me in down dog if you'd prefer not to do a vinyasa. Otherwise, you're going to bend the elbows, take an inhale to up dog, lift your hips, add a push-up. Now, in down dog, walk the dog by bending one knee, bend the other, and let's wake up the calves. Notice how nice it feels to release tension in the neck, to release tension in the back. Now both heels are going to push, and then both heels are going to lift. Both heels are going to press and lift. Inhale, exhale, and then we're going to leave the heels towards the floor. Hold 5. You might be able to lengthen your heels lower and lift your sit bones higher. Inhale. And on the exhale, look up at the hands. You can step or walk, or if you care to jump, you can jump. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and then go all the way up. That's also a way to get your blood pressure in check. Take an inhale to go back, and exhale to open up. Now, when you're opened up in 5-pointed star, we're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, hinge forward. Your hands can be on the ankles or the floor. Shake out any tension in your neck here. And then we're going to be putting the hands on the floor, bend one knee, and bend the other. So bend one knee, good, ease into it. That's right, bend one knee and bend the other. Now you can go a little lower if your hips are starting to wake up. That's it. You can move over a little right. You can move your hands over left if you like that extra support. That's it. You may be getting lower. You're not forcing it, but you're definitely getting some synovial fluid. Motion is lotion in the joints. Now, when you're ready, come back to where both legs are pretty straight here. Leave your hands on the floor and hold. Neck soft, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now take your hands at your lower back. If you care to add on, let the arms start coming off the low back and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, let that down and walk over to your right leg. Both hands can be towards your right side. Both knees are pretty straight, but the modification is to bend if you feel like it's too much tension on your inner thigh or hamstring. You might even release your neck here. Let your exhale release tension. The knees might get longer as you're here. You can reach your sit bones up more. Take an inhale and exhale. Just walk your hands over towards the left side. Release your neck. Exhale out any tension. And then head back to center. A hand goes to each ankle and kind of shake it out. Place your hands up at your hip bones and pause in the halfway up position. So it's almost like your back's a table. Now when your blood pressure feels good, push into your feet, push and go beyond a vertical into a little lift in your heart. Your elbows can squeeze together. I like to imagine they're magnets and they're coming closer together. Lifting your heart but without straining your neck. Breathe in. Now when you come back, let your hands come to your heart, step, walk, or jump together. Breathe in. Whew. Inhale, lift your arms. Now as you exhale, sit in a little chair. I like to have my feet a little bit, not slam together because it helps, it's more in line with my hips. So find where it's good for you. So shoulder blades are down, heels heavy, and beautiful. I like how that knee's aligned with the hip. I like how the toes are so light. You could lift them right here. I just lifted mine to see if they were light enough. Good. Take an inhale. Now on the exhale, we're going to stand back up, hands at the heart. Good. Inhale, open up the arms, step or jump the feet out to match. And then open the feet, right toes face the same wall that your right fingers face forward. You are reaching, reaching, reaching. And then when you feel like you can't go anymore, your bones have run into each other, at your place, or you're feeling end of range of motion. Now the top arm is triangle up, but you can add on an arm over. That girl, it's so good. Or you could take it behind. And sometimes it's fun to move that arm in different places. You might feel like you want a little bit more lubrication in that joint. And then you can hold. Good. Now, that looks really good. Breathe. Every body part has some energy through it, but without any tension. So your jaw is soft. Breathe in the nose. Breathe out the nose. Subtly, you feel these little parts of your body opening up and receiving the stretch. And you're observing, so you're able to go with that. You're not forcing range of motion, but you're able to notice it's opening, or like that, it craves a different position for the shoulder. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, love it. 2. Now the arm act like it's got a string attached to it, and it helps pull you up gracefully. So we'll make our transitions the yoga. Lift up as well as the postures themselves. Lift and spread the left toes towards the left fingertips wall. Reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out. And then when you can't go anymore, hands on the shin or the floor. Now, the arm, so you could have it vertical, you could have it behind you. You could do this little vinyasa where you move the joint. With the breath, you're linking. And I'm going to give you another cue. If you imagine you didn't have a yoga mat, back when they first started yoga, you had to use your inner thighs a little bit because your feet would slip out each way. So yoga mats have changed some of the muscles we use in yoga, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I want you to just act like you don't have a yoga mat. Every now and then, pull those feet towards each other. There's a little inner thigh contraction. You can integrate that cue in all of the postures where the feet are spread out. But instead of the feet just pushing against the friction of the mat, activate some inner thighs. See if that cue makes sense and play with that. Breathe in. Good. So we're not just pushing on the mat with our feet separating. We've got a little pull together with our inner thighs. Good. You see how you're changing the arm. Breathe if you'd like. Breathe. Stretch that back. When you breathe in through your nose, can you feel that rib cage expand? Now take another inhale. And as you exhale, push back up as if a string has your fingertips. Now pull the toes in. Inhale. Now we're going to go right down the middle. Exhale down. Your fingertips can touch the floor. And shake it out. Leave the right hand down under the nose, maybe even the knuckles. So inhaling your left arm up, eagle wingspan like a windmill. Stretch, lift, open, breathe, relax. Inhale. Now exhale, lower that hand or that knuckle. Breathe in and open up your arm like a windmill to the other side. Feel. Breathe. Relax. Open. Observe. Breathe. Inhale, and then exhale, come down and just shake it out. Bring your hands back up to your hip bones and come into a halfway position. Once you feel settled in the blood pressure, come all the way up. Elbows squeeze together, heartless. Open up, inhale. And let your hands come to your heart. You can step, walk, or jump your feet together. Samasthiti. Beautiful job.